Imagine this, you're scrolling through your phone, and suddenly, a notification pops up. A like. A comment. A message. Your brain lights up, and for a moment, you feel alive. But hours later, you're staring at a blank screen, exhausted, and no closer to finishing that project you meant to work on. What just happened? You've just fallen into the dopamine trap, a modern psychological trap that's quietly rewriting the way your brain rewards effort, focus, and long-term success. Your brain is wired to seek rewards. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter linked to motivation and pleasure, fires when you achieve something, like finishing a task, eating a delicious meal, or even getting a compliment. But today, dopamine is being hijacked by something new: the endless stream of instant gratification from social media, video games, and apps designed to keep you hooked. These platforms don't just offer rewards, they engineer them. They use unpredictable notifications, infinite scrolling, and gamified achievements to create a cycle of anticipation and reward that's harder to break than you think. Here's the problem: when your brain is constantly flooded with quick hits of dopamine from artificial rewards, it starts to ignore the slower, more meaningful ones. Think about the last time you finished a difficult task, maybe writing a report, learning a new skill, or even just sticking to a workout routine. Did you feel that quiet, satisfying rush? That's intrinsic motivation, the kind that comes from within. But when your brain is used to getting instant dopamine from a notification or a video, that quiet rush feels dull by comparison. Over time, you start chasing the quick wins instead of the long-term goals that actually matter. This shift doesn't just affect your productivity, it changes how your brain functions. A 2023 study found that 68% of adults feel dopamine fatigue from constant smartphone use, leaving them less motivated to tackle work or personal projects. Teenagers are especially vulnerable. 72% check their phones within 5 minutes of waking up, and nearly half say it hurts their focus in school. Even worse, research shows that heavy social media use can reduce dopamine receptor availability by up to 20%, a drop similar to what's seen in substance addiction. The trap deepens when you realize that the more you chase these artificial rewards, the more your brain demands bigger ones. It's called hedonic adaptation, the same reason a new car feels exciting for a week but soon becomes just another part of your life. You need more likes, more followers, more game levels to feel the same rush. This creates a never-ending cycle where you're always chasing the next hit, but never actually achieving the goals that bring real fulfillment. The key insight here is this: dopamine isn't the enemy. It's a tool, one that can be used for good or bad. The problem isn't dopamine itself, but how modern life has weaponized it to keep you distracted, unfocused, and dependent on quick fixes. The solution? Reclaim your brain's natural reward system by setting boundaries, choosing activities that build intrinsic motivation, and creating habits that don't rely on external validation. So the next time you feel that urge to scroll, pause. Ask yourself, is this feeding my brain, or is it stealing from it? Because the truth is, the dopamine trap isn't just about losing motivation, it's about losing the best version of yourself.